I suddenly feel less cartoony. Hello my friendos! Last time I asked you guys to ask me questions for Q&A, so here it is. Sorry it took a while. So I'm not dead. The moving went great. I'm in my new room, as you can see, and things are going pretty well. And I wasn't expecting to get so many questions. I was genuinely surprised and happy. Thank you guys so much. Speaking of said questions, how about we jump right in? Before we do, yes, this is my face. Yeah. Let's just go into questions. Number 1. Leanne XOXO asks, what's your favorite color? Very interesting question, I know. My favorite color is purple. I really love purple, especially dark purple. I also like black and red and blue. I also like white, but purple is my favorite one. Chair99 asks, I don't know if I said that correctly. If I don't say your username correctly, I apologize in advance. How long have you been drawing? I've been drawing for almost 10 years. I've been drawing all my life, but I truly started drawing when I was in 4th grade. So yeah, so it's almost been 10 years that I'm drawing, and I have no regrets. Sandy in Cup. Hi, it's nice to see you again, and oh, I gotta go. Well, see you later, bye. Well, hi and bye. Thanks for checking in. K-Wolf asks 4 questions. First one, what inspired you to start YouTube? What inspired me to start YouTube? To be honest, I never really thought I could do YouTube, but I've always liked how much fun it looked to do videos. And well, what really inspired me to do videos, to actually start doing them, well, it wouldn't have happened if I wasn't part of the Thomas Sanders fandom. It really is because of that, and because of all the amazing animators I've seen about it. I try to name them all, but all of their channel will be on in the description down below. So you guys, if you haven't already, please check them out, because their stuff is just awesome, and they deserve love and attention. Seriously. Star Sticker X, for example, I know you're watching, let me love you. Altruistic Skittles is also very good. Dekuna, Art from the Void. Art from the Void is probably my biggest inspiration. I love their art, and their animatics are so good. But all of these artists are so good, like they inspired me so much. There's also P1X3L Dolphin. I have no idea if I said that right, but they're the ones behind the Mean Girls Cindersides AU, and they did an awesome job, and their art style is very cute, so you should check it out. There's also Catattles the Fish. I don't know if I said that right, but their stuff is really good too. I like it. I don't know if I forgot some of them, but like I said, all of their channels will be in the description down below, so please check them out if you haven't, because their stuff is amazing and I love them so much. They're my heroes. Who's your favorite Cinderside? So many of you asked me that question, and I will answer just a little bit later. How long have you been drawing? Already answered. How did you get into Cindersides? Actually it's pretty funny, because I discovered Thomas Sanders through Vines a few years ago, but I didn't think about his YouTube channel. And a few years ago, again, my best friend told me that he had a YouTube channel. And for some reason, my mind just forgot about it. It's only a few months ago that I just remembered about his channel, and I was like, hey, why didn't I check it? I'll go check it right now. And so I did. And so I watched the videos, and so I spent an entire week, I don't know if I spent an entire weekend, but I know I spent an entire day just to watch all of the Cindersides series. So yeah, that's how I got into Cindersides. I spent a whole day watching all of the videos, because I loved it so much. I love the series so much, and I love the characters so much. So yeah, that's how. And I am ashamed of myself because I forgot about his channel and I could have been a fender way sooner. I apologize. Sketch Sophie asks, if ever there is a time in which you have the chance to make money off of your work, would you take that chance? Well, honestly, I never even thought about making money with what I do, because I only did it because I wanted to share my things. I wanted to share my art. I just wanted to have fun. But if I actually can make money, even if it's a little bit, since I'm like in my new apartment and I need to pay for bills and all that, I guess it would be pretty useful. But that still is not why I would do videos. If I don't make money, that's fine. I just want to have fun doing it. But if I can, I guess that would be pretty useful, even if it's just $1. But yeah, if ever there's a chance, I guess I'll take it and try. Now let's go with the questions that you guys asked me a lot of times, even when I specifically wrote a comment saying that you could stop asking me about it. Who is my favorite sender side? Who's my favorite sender side? Who's my least favorite sender side? What's my favorite sender side shit? So many of you guys asked me that. The thing is, I don't have a favorite sender side because I just love them all. They all have that little special thing in them, and I just love them all. It's really hard to choose, but if I have to choose, I'll go with the one I relate the most, which then would be Virgil and Patton. I'm like a Patton-Virgil fusion on a daily basis. But yeah, I love them all. I love them all so much. I can't choose. As for the ship, just before I say anything, all ships are great. They're all great. I love them all. They're very, very adorable. I just have a preference for anxiety and logicality. Yes, they are my OTP, but all the ships are awesome. I just have a preference for these two. There, happy? Stop asking me this. Oh my god. Marta Kawi Hart asks, what's your favorite sender side? I just said it. And what's your favorite ship from any fandom? Oh geez. Can I not go into that? I'll say one. In Durarara. If you know that anime, I love you. Shizuo and Izaya in my OTP, just saying. That's it, that's all you're gonna have for the fandom. I'm not gonna dive into that. Castiel Winchester. What is your favorite fandom besides Cinder Sides? I would be lying if I said that I didn't love Five Nights at Freddy's and Undertale. It's not because the fandom is, well, toxic for some people. It's not because the fandom is toxic, especially in Undertale, that it will stop me from loving that amazing game. That game was amazing. I'm just a bit sad that the fandom got that way. Five Nights at Freddy's. But I just love the lore and the theories. It's just awesome. So I'm not afraid to say that I love Five Nights at Freddy's and Undertale. I think you could have figured that I love Undertale with the soundtrack that I used for my Incorrect Cinder Sides clothes. But yeah, I guess I'll just say these two, because I like a lot of animes, but K Clever Genius asks, are you dating someone? No, nope. I am single, and I don't intend to get a special someone. It's not my priority, but I'm not dating someone. Definitely not. Did you know you're one of my favorite YouTubers? It feels weird to call myself a YouTuber. But thank you so much. Oh, you're so sweet. Can you be my friend? I love making friends with people. So yes, I'd likely be your friend. Please hug me. Oh no. See this plushie? This is you. And I'm hugging you right now. I just screwed him. We'll just let him lie down on the bed. Cat Girl asks, what is your favorite song? I go with the music I listen the most, which are from musicals. If I were to pick one, I guess it would be Waving Through a Window. Star sticker, yay! Hey Gracie! She wrote I love you. I love you too. Okay, your question. What's your favorite thing about a fandom? I guess my favorite thing would be how nice and how accepting it is. I've never seen such a pure fandom before. I felt at home the moment I stepped in. Everyone is so accepting. Everyone respects each other's opinions, each other's taste, and that's amazing. I just wish more fandoms were like Thomas Sender one. It's just so pure and friendly. You guys are so friendly. So my favorite thing would really be that this fandom is just, it feels like home. It feels nice. You feel accepted. That's my favorite thing about this fandom. Mia Draw asks, do you make another Sender Sides as Vines video? Yes! A lot of you actually asked me about it, not just in the question one, but in other videos. Yes, I am working on it. I actually found the 8 vines I'm going to use for that specific video, but it takes time. And I have school now and an apartment. It takes time, but I am working on it. I don't know when it will come out, but it will eventually. So please stop asking me this. And please bear with me. I don't have a schedule, remember? Like, please, don't ask me this anymore. When is the next Sender Sides? What did I just say? The animator YT. How are you so amazing? I'm not that amazing. I'm just girl, just bro. I'm not a blushing mess, shut up. Just do it, princess. What's your favorite food? First of all, I like your username. Second of all, my favorite food. Cookies, cupcakes, and cakes. I know they're dessert. But can you blame me for liking these? They're just sweet and delicious. Peekaboo916 asks, which music do you like? And if you like music, I suggest you give Mystery Skulls a listen. Listen to Ghost Fire, really good. I know Mystery Skull, I actually watched it. It's really good. The songs are good, the animation is good. I think I've watched them all. Which music do I like? Here's the thing, I listen to a lot of things. I can listen to pretty much anything. Vocaloid, country, pop, rock, anything, even rap. But it depends on the rap, because there are some rap that I don't like. But other than that, I listen to anything. You can send me anything and there are high chances of me liking it actually. Lester's Club... Blame my printer on this because the name is ruined and I can't read it. I'm sorry. I know it says Lester, the first one, but I can't read the rest. When did you get into Thomas Sanders fandom and become a fander? Like I said earlier, my friend talked to me about Thomas' channel a few years ago, but I only really found it a few months ago. And even if I knew Thomas Sanders from a long time with Vines, I only consider myself a true fander only a few months ago. So yeah, that's actually when. I am still ashamed of myself for not watching it sooner. Lilac Lilith. Hey Lilith, I just answered your question. How did you get into the Sender side? I spent the whole day watching the videos, and I may or may not have rewatched them all. Cosmo K13. What got you to draw Thomas Sanders Side's videos? Will you move on to other egos like Mark's or Jack's? How long do each animatic take you? What got me to draw Thomas Sanders Side's video? Every single animator that I will put in the description down below are my inspiration. They're the one who inspired me to make these, and of course Thomas Sanders himself. He's just so pure and nice and inspiring. I wanted to do something for that good person. I just wanted to do something. So yeah, he and all these animators are what got me to draw Thomas Sanders videos. Will I move on to other egos like Mark or Jax? I think I guess you're talking about Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. As much as I love both of them, I don't think I will, because I think I'm just going to stick with Thomas Sanders because he is the one who inspires me the most. So as much as I love Marky Moo and Jack, I think I'll just stick with my favorite YouTuber, who is Thomas Sanders. And how long does each animatic take me? I know there's questions about it later on, and I will reply to it a little bit later. Ice Queen Original asks, favorite Sanders Sides episode? As much as I love them all, I guess I'll go with Accepting Anxiety Part 1 and 2. It was just a sweet episode, and we can't deny that those episodes were adorable. Elena, I think I'll go with Elena. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Elena Maidment asks, do you plan on make Mean Girls thing in the future? Hopefully a Sanders Sides AU? I don't know because P1X3L Dolphin already did one and they did amazingly. So I don't know if I'll do one myself. Who knows? Maybe I'll do one in the future. I still don't know. As for AU, I don't know if I'll make an AU because I like writing, but I don't consider myself a good writer. So, we'll just see what future has for us. Kitty Sky asks, Virgil or Deceit? Please don't make me choose. I love them both. Freakiest Flutist asks, 1. How are you? I'm doing pretty great. Thanks for asking. 2. Are you self-taught or did you go to art school? I think it's a mix of both because I started drawing on my own, but in high school I went like through the art way. I don't know how to say this. I'm not a native English speaker, so I forgot my words. Yeah, school helped me a little, but I mostly did it on my own or with advices from friends, especially from one friend in particular. Her advices helped me become better at art very fast, and I'm forever grateful about it. But also, I looked through references to help me, so I guess it really is a mix between self-taught, school, and advices from friends. So yeah, it's a weird mix, I guess. Veronica Barcoze? Oh my goodness. I am sorry if I pronounced your username wrong. You know Percy Jackson? If you're talking about the movie Percy Jackson, the Lightning Thief, or books, then yes, I do, actually. Mia Flug. I have no idea. Again, I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. What's your favorite musical? Oh my god. From what I've watched, I've watched Heathers, I've watched Dear Evan Hansen, Hamilton, Be More Chill. I haven't watched Mean Girls, but I listened to the song and I love them. They were all so good though. I guess my top favorite would be Dear Evan Hansen and Be More Chill, but I love them all. They were all so good. Kitsune Kamishin asks, what animals do you think fit the sides? Oh, Patton is definitely a puppy. He's a cute, adorable, fluffy puppy that you just want to hug. I just can't picture Patton as something else than adorable puppy. Puppy Patton. Virgil is definitely a cat. He even said himself that he likes to sit on things that aren't supposed to be sat on. And he hisses like a cat, so he's definitely a cat to me. Probably even a black cat. Deceit is obviously a snake. I think we can all agree on that. He literally has it on his face. I don't know for Roman and Logan. I guess Roman could be a golden retriever, but since Patton is already a puppy, I guess Patton would be a Pomeranian, and Roman could be a golden retriever. I really have no idea. Could be a lion maybe? I don't know. For Logan, I guess Logan could be an owl. I don't know. Do you guys see Logan as an owl? It'd be cute. Lydia G. Hi. Hi. What do you like drawing the most? What I like drawing the most are humanoids characters. Like, I say humanoids because sometimes I draw normal humans, sometimes I draw them with like animal ears. But yeah, as long as it's like human form, That's the thing I love drawing the most. That's the characters I love drawing the most because I suck at backgrounds. I just love drawing characters. I will learn how to draw backgrounds probably during my school year. But for now, the one thing I like to draw are characters. You enjoy reading or writing? I love reading, though I usually read online. I mostly read online. As for writing, I do enjoy it, but like I said, I don't consider myself as a good writer. So I don't write that much. When I do, it's because I have a clear idea of what I want to write, but I don't write that much. But I do enjoy it. And do you have any OCs? I do. I really do actually. Whole bunch of them. I don't know how many I have. Okay, let's move on. Oh hey, falsehood. Do you have OCs of your own? If so, can we see? You know what? Why not? I'm not going to show a bunch of them because then it would take way too long, so I guess I'll just stick with my sides. Yes, I'm part of the people that created their own sides. Yeah, here, I'll present them to you. First off, we'll start with my anxiety. He is a boy, his name is Noah. As you can see, he is the embodiment of my love of dark colors like purple, black, all of that. I kind of like the idea of anxiety not being able to sleep that much, so I kept the eyeshadow thingy. I know he must look like a lot like the original. I tried to make them look different, but well, they kind of look like the original. Noah hisses when he's irritated. Simply because that's actually one thing I do in real life. When I'm irritated, I actually hiss at people. Noah is also scared of loud noises, especially when he hears it during the night, so he'll become kind of paranoid and all that. And he's also very, very clumsy. He's the kind of person that can just walk into a wall 3 times in a row and then fall down the stairs. He really is clumsy. I'm not that clumsy in real life, no worries. Next off, we have my logic. They look like male, but they are actually non-binary, and they will become very upset if you don't use the right pronoun. Their name is Lawrence, or Law for short. They're kind of like the teacher, the serious type of person of the group. Kind of like Logan, they tend to hide their feelings. But unlike Logan, they accept the fact that they have feelings. They just choose not to show them. They love reading. It's a hobby of theirs. They can read all day long. But it's very easy to embarrass them, especially when it comes to feelings. And whenever they're embarrassed, they make a window error noise. I am not kidding. I just picture the idea of them making the actual noise when they're embarrassed very funny, so I decided to keep that. Next we have my creativity. He is also a boy and his name is Andreas. I kind of like the idea of a prince, so I kept that idea, and I'm sorry if you're upset because my sides look like the original. I really tried to make them look different. And I forgot to say that Noah is also the embodiment of my love for art, but so is Andreas. But Andreas is also the embodiment of my love for singing. So he sings a lot. Kinda like Roman, he can get offended easily, but he doesn't take it too seriously. And even if he and Noah doesn't get along, they often mess with each other, well, he still cares deeply for all of them. They're his family, and he will do anything to protect them. And as you can see in that little doodle over there, yes, he is yelling at Noah because Noah put PG-13 music way too loud. My morality, whose name is Kim likes to mess with people about their gender because, well, they're actually both a girl and a boy. They can be both. They can be mom and dad at the same time. And actually they are. They are the parental figure of all the sides. They just took that role. And unlike Lawrence, you can use any pronoun with them. He, she, or they don't really care about that. They love baking, especially sweets for the other sides. They're not naive, per se, but they can get confused easily. And kind of like me, I don't like confrontations. I prefer discussing peacefully. I don't like arguments, and so Kim doesn't like arguments either. and they can get it like into angry parental figure. You know when your parents just say your full name, that means you just did something wrong? That's basically what happens, but with this face. Just imagine your mom or your dad making that face. You know you're kind of screwed. So yeah. Finally, we have my deceit. I'm sorry if they look like a lot like the original. I mean, I tried to make him look different, but I love the boots that I put for him, and I mean, you can't tell me that you don't find Deceit fabulous with his coat. I just had to put it there. I tried to make it more like, it's a bit torn off, and the gloves are black. And I didn't want to put a snake face because then that would have been way too much like Deceit. So instead I just put both eyes as snake-like, and I just put some weird makeup on his face. So yeah, this is my Deceit. Usually I just put like a lot of shadows because they tend to hide in the shadows because they're not seen. I still don't know their gender yet, so I just stick with they. But yeah, those are my sides. Other question, what stylist do you use? That's when I wish I was a natural English speaker. I'm not sure what you mean with stylist. I'm never seen the word. Are you asking what I use to animate? Like, I use a Wacom tablet or a bamboo tablet. Something like that. I'm sorry I couldn't. I'm sorry if I didn't get your question. And finally, you asked, how do you add sound to your videos and edit them? I use Movie Maker. Yes, I use the trash can. I don't have the money to buy myself a better editor for videos, so I just stick with Movie Maker and I do with what I have. So doing the job. I wish I could do more, but I'll deal with it. I have Movie Maker. Simple, does the job, but it's still the basics. David Cox. Hey David. What's your favorite anime? I like a bunch of anime, but the top to this day would still be Hunter x Hunter. It was my favorite the moment I saw it, and it's still my favorite to this day. What element would I bend if I was in the Airbender universe? Oh, I actually have no idea. I don't know what element I am. How about we go figure this out? I had to find a quiz because I had no idea what element I was. I have no idea if it's accurate, but you know what? Let's just find out, shall we? Honestly, I like it when it's breezy. I like wind, but when it's not too hot or cold. What characteristic do you have the most? I'd say I'm caring most of the time. I wish animator was in the choice, but I'll go with I'm not really sure. What animal do you admire the most? I'll just go with bird. What would you tell yourself before a fight? I don't like fights, so I'm not sure, but I guess every emotion should be thought out. Who is your favorite character in the show? Zuko. Favorite color? I'm sad that purple is not there, but the closest I can get is blue, so I'll go with blue. That picture though. What is your weakness? I'm more confident than I used to be, but still. An airbender. Just like Aang. Oh my god, it's been so long since I watched the show, I forgot how to pronounce the name. I'm so sorry. You're very graceful. Wait, what? No. You're life-loving and very fun-loving. People love to be around you. You are always putting people in good moods. You're sweet, but you're also protective. Go away. This will always be one of your strengths. Can I be scared at the fact that it's kinda accurate? There you have it. I am an airbender. My weird little bird. What type of doggo do you like the most? P.S. I love you. Oh, love you too. I guess I'll go with Pomeranian because they're just so cute. They're small, cute, fluffy, little fur ball. I just want to pet and hug forever. They're just so freaking cute. I love them. I think they're my favorite type of dogs. But I love dogs and cats. I love animals. Oh hey, falsehood again. Are you ever gonna draw Pride Roman? I am thinking about it. One day, Gracie, I will draw Pride Roman. What do you enjoy most about YouTube? Honestly, I don't know. The fact that we can make videos and anyone can make videos. One thing that's bad is that sometimes a lot of people are not seen because they're overshadowed by the popular ones. But I still like the fact that anyone can make videos for fun. And I just like the fact that I can watch so many good things on the internet. Animators, video games. But yeah, I guess that's what I like about YouTube. But I don't know. And your last question is, how did you develop your art style? I don't really know how I developed it. It just happened. I know I was inspired by manga, with the manga style, obviously, but I don't know how it just developed to be what it is now. I guess it just happened. I don't really know. It's Kira? I guess I'll go with Kira. Okay, I have two questions for you. How old are you and what country do you live in? I'm not going to say my age, but you can pick a guess. What age do you give me? What country do you live? I live in Canada, more specifically in Quebec. My native language is French, so this is why sometimes my English sounds weird and that sometimes I don't get some words. If you're bothered by my accent, I'm sorry. Chrome the Book asks, do any of your classmates know that you are an awesome YouTuber with almost 2K subs? No, I don't think they do. I know my best friend does, my brother and his friends do know about it, but I don't think my classmates know. What is the most random thought you ever had? I choose random thought. Being in class and suddenly having Home Alone, like the part where the thieves are just getting beaten up by all the traps, just happening in my head all of a sudden, and I'm trying not to laugh because I'm at school. I guess that's one of the random thoughts I had, but that's the only one that comes to mind. Akatsuki Rockstar. You don't have to answer, but who is the best evil Senderside from what I made? I love Folly. Folly is my favorite. I just love the design, but they're all pretty good, honestly. Ravenclaw Princess. How long does it usually take for you to make a drawing? That's where I answer. It really depends on how fast the artist can work, because some artists are fast, normal, or slow. It really depends. For me, if I do one character, if I just draw one character, it can go to 1 hour or 2. Depending on the details, it can go to 2 hours or 3. If I do more than 2 characters, and even the background, it can go to 3, 4 hours, or 5 hours, even 8 hours if there's a lot of details. The best example I can give is the Pitiful Children drawing I did. It took me hours to do this. I didn't even count them. I just know it took a lot of time and I knew that my hand hurt afterwards. It really depends on how much detail and how fast the artist can work. It really depends on that. Isabella Santiago asks, about how long does it take to do a speed paint? Basically the same as I do a drawing, since I record myself. Then we just add the time used for the montage, the music, and all of that. Sometimes it can take 2 days because new movie maker decides to not cover it with me. As you can see in some of speed paints where I have to say at a certain time, there's a lag, because I couldn't fix it. And Isabella Rosemary asks, how long does it usually take to animate a video? Again, it depends on how fast the artist can work and how many frames you have. In my case, I need to draw each and every single frame one by one because I don't have an animation tool. But I also work fast, I guess. I just don't have a schedule. So if I take my Salt animatic, where I think there was like 40 frame. Forgot how much it took, but it took a lot of time for me to do this. But if I go with like the Sendersizes vines, it can take like less than 2 hours to make if I'm fast enough. But if I can, I think they both took me 2 or 3 days to complete. But I had free time because I didn't have school at that time. So now it might take longer for me to make because I have less free time. So it really depends on the schedule in real life, how fast the artists work, and it just depends. I don't know how to explain. It can take a long time, like it can take a short time. First Angel asks, what's your favorite show right now? I'm out of things to watch and I need something. Steven Universe. My friend had to force me to watch it, and honestly I have no regrets. I'm glad she did it. But I'm pretty sure you probably already watched it, so I'll go back to Hunter x Hunter. It's a good anime, you could watch it, you could check it out. And My Hero Academia, of course, they're good animes. That Adorable Fox. Do you have any tips for drawing? I'd say is not giving up. Even if you draw something and you don't like it, that shouldn't weigh you down. You should continue and try again, because with each drawing, you get better and better every single time. You can also use references to help you. Using references is not cheating. It's helping you to get the proportions right and to get a pose right. It's really helpful. You can also ask advices from friends or critiques. I know critiques are sometimes seen as a bad thing, but they can be a good thing. Critiques are supposed to be there to help you improve. So I guess those are the tips that I would give you. When you were a child, what was your dream job and what program do you use to draw? When I was a child, I honestly didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I had no idea. I only discovered that I wanted to be an animator or an illustrator only 1 or 2 years ago. It really took a long time for me to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. And what program I used to draw? I use Paint Tool Sai. I know there's also Photoshop, but I think it's too complicated for me for nothing, so I just stick with Paint Tool Sai and I'm happy with it. Let's geek. When you first started YouTube, were you expecting to get 2K? No! I was not ever expecting to get 2K subscribers. I started making videos because of my source of inspiration and because I wanted to just share my work. And if I was able to make at least one person happy with it, it would have been enough for me. That's why I freaked out so much when I reached 74 subscribers. It's a random number, but I didn't expect to get that number. And now I'm 2K subscribers. And it's still... I still can't believe it. I didn't think I would get that number. And it makes me so happy. You guys are great. You guys are so great. I hope you know that. You guys make me happy. All your I may not reply to all the comments, but I read them all. And they make me really, really happy. And I'm glad that you enjoy what I do just for fun. So thank you so much for 2K. I don't have words, as you can see. I really didn't expect to get that number at all. And it's all thanks to you. Fantastic Lamp. What's your favorite type of cookie? Chocolate chip cookie. It's my favorite cookie. Simple, but delicious. If you don't like cookies in general, what's your favorite food? Already answered. Also, if you like cookies, here's your favorite cookie. I will gladly take this imaginary chocolate chip cookie. Thank you. And finally, the last question I put on my paper, again, I'm sorry if I didn't get them all. Cinder Grace Igarashi asks, zodiac sign? Taurus. I am Taurus. And that's all for the question, guys. Thank you all so much, well, for just giving me all those questions. I'm sorry if I sometimes talk too much, or sometimes I just don't look at the camera. I'm not used to film myself, my face. I'm not used to talk alone, and I'm filming my phone, so my eye tends to just, instead of looking at the camera, it tends to look at myself. So if I look a lot at myself, I'm sorry, my eye just moved to there. And also, I'm sorry if I stumble about my words a lot. I literally did all of this spontaneously. Like, there's no script, I just did it on the spot. Like I said, I'm working on next animatics. I'm thinking of ideas. As for covers, if I can do it without my father's tools, I guess I will go for it. I'm having ideas, I just don't know when they will come out, and I'm sorry for not having a schedule yet. I don't think I have anything else to say, so thank you guys again. Thank you guys for watching, and well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, my friendos!